Okay, we got 6/4/2012. Oprah Winfrey's network, the OWN network. Somebody said, someone past year, you gotta find the original programming because everybody else is running repeats or news. She actually took that into consideration. Although she still runs a lot of marathons. Today's marathon was if you die rich and all those who you trusted ain't trustworthy, what happens? Oh my, they all want the money, and I doubt any of them have got anything good to do with it except feed themselves. That's not really good, actually. Yeah, Howard Hughes was a very smart dude, but he wasn't very bright. Extremely smart, but he got caught up in I guess you call it humanity. Doctor tell you, don't smoke pot, it's bad for you. Here, let me give you something I get paid to give you. He ended up sticking himself, and he got lots of needles stuck in his arms. I don't know what the hell else he ended up hooked on, but obviously he never found anybody really cared about him. And he was so powerful that it would take somebody more powerful than him to actually pull him into place. You see, I just don't fear nobody. I fear the world because the world isn't run by an individual. I know what the world's getting run by. Yeah, no, it ain't God. There are certain places that are. You actually trust Mormons, and they try to say they did him wrong. I don't think so. I think they felt sorry for him and wouldn't do anything he didn't ask. And if he was asking to do stupid things, they'd say, okay, you're the boss. I can say that hopefully what I have done has value. Don't know that yet. I'm never going to end up like him. I walked away from smokes. It only took 3 days. I still would love to smoke one. But I know, if you like one, you like 1,000. And I ain't touched one. I am that smart, I am that strong, and I've always been that way. I quit twice. I get caught up in the world, but time has its place, and so do I. I'm supposedly maybe going to get hired to do what I'd like to do, which is be a chief or a manager of a small group. I'd like to be in charge of a lot more than that, but, with what I'm hearing about how you scoundrels are figuring out how to rule the system, I better hope those who might be on my side have been, you remember I said, good's got resources too. Yeah, I'm hoping Good's been doing a good job about building a good fortress. It isn't one. Just put all the pieces available. I won't be here long, but if I get my chance, give me 20 years, I'm going to change the fucking world. And And I will definitely, Warren Buffett did this, I will do this. If I ever get any power. If I have nothing, what the fuck does it matter? But if I ever get any power, it ain't going to my kids, I ain't got none. It's going to be to those who do good. Yeah, the Lords have a really big battle about that, but we all know what good is, don't we? We all know what evil is, don't we? Yeah, let them fight it out. Churches ain't all good either, by the way. You can tell me whatever you want to say. Your shell is what you say it is. What's inside of it. Yes, Daddy knows, so do I. I won't be here with you. I'll become part of you when I leave, don't I? Supposedly, I might actually get. Oops. I don't need that. Would you knock that crap the fuck off? The hand was moving and the mouse was moving. I thought I was moving the track until I do. There's a bunch of things going on underneath, but I have no use for them right now. I'm hoping to get back to at least being a site manager. It's like being a platoon commander. I'm in charge of what's going on. We're not at war, so we're not trying to kill nobody. Thank God. How they rule things and how they run things. Diane had, she couldn't stand listening to that female who was following her own flow from Israel yesterday. I actually dug it. It made sense to me. Because I know when somebody's flowing, because they're not looking at you. Well, I look at you directly. But you also know I can look at you and be myself, which is the human. Things going to happen. I'm just hoping that he put me in the right place at the right time. As for looking good, yeah, you got it. Whatever. I got these antennae coming up. You're not supposed to look that way. This is supposed to be fluffy. You're not even supposed to have them. I used to have hair, whatever. I did what I was asked to do, and I always will. You're not going to stop me, except if I run out of money. And even then, Daddy said that's because I had to have you do that. Yeah, okay. I'm not panicking. In fact, it's going to happen. If I end up in somebody else's clutches, and all they want to do is hurt me like a dog that ain't got no place to go, or whatever. Everybody panics. It's not a fun place to be. You see, I'm supposed to try and stop that stuff. And I got a lot of friends who won't stop it too. But the one thing I'm going to tell you is, you can't do it without doing what they do to you. And I told you yesterday, we can't attack them. They got to attack us. When they do, we got free reign to knock everything that is out, get us out. That's what they want to do to us.